Welcome to our new adventure. So for those of you who follow us on Twitter, you've probably seen that we have bought ourselves a 1983 VW Autovilla camper van. So we went through this morning to go and fetch her. We went and did all the paperwork, signed everything off, and that will now go in. But in the meantime, we have brought her home. Alright, so we have collected her. She's ours now. We've stopped at the nearest garage, petrol station, to put in a little bit of petrol and also to get something for our tummies, because we've been up since early this morning and we haven't had anything for breakfast yet. So we are getting breakfast and we're gonna sit at the back in the camper van itself and have a bit of brekkie, so we'll enjoy it for my first time around. And then when we get home, we will give you a tour of the van. Our first meal in the van, and we are having burgers and chips from Barcelos. I don't know if it's going to be the best, but because we haven't had anything to eat today, I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. We are going to enjoy. So let's use the van. That's our view. We are looking at the main road and some workers there, and we're at a filling station. So we're getting a bit of stares from the people around the garage here, or what people will call petrol station, filling station. And we're having our hamburgers. And there's quite a few people that are looking in to see why are these people eating in the back of their van, or maybe they're just looking at our beautiful van. We don't know. But anyway, so that's the update. Well, there we go. She's home safe. She drove quite nicely on the road here. She's got quite a bit of power. It was about 65 kilometers worth of driving that we did with her today coming back on the highway, and currently she's got 104,900 kilometers on her, and she has been serviced. She's been standing for 3 years, but she was serviced just before then. She's probably got another 10,000 Ks to go before she needs another service. So like I said, in terms of driving, she was driving very nicely. We managed to get up to about 120, 125 on the highway. That's our highway speeds here in South Africa. So yes, so far we are quite happy with our purchase. We really got her for an absolute bargain, even though, like I said, it's an 1983. Let's give you a tour of what she looks like. Here we go. That is what she looks like from the outside. You can see it's VW, a little camper van. So from the outside, you can see she's not very big, and that's what we like. We didn't want something too big. Your entrance. We also have a rally tent that goes up on the outside, and it comes with a little extended boot. See, back window opens. Show you now what that looks like. Side windows don't open. Then you have got your door, a little space up there. Give you an idea what she looks like from the other side. Again, you'll see a window up there doesn't open, window at the back doesn't open, and that is her rims and tires. She's got quite a sturdy little grille in the front there. And then the previous owners used to have a boat, so that's why you have got a little hook on the front there, because they used to push the boat into the water with it. So when they used to go boating, they used to go with her. Okay, so that is the outside. Now let's see what the inside of her driver's compartment looks like. As you can see on the driver's side and on the passenger side, the inside seats, they are all the old original leather, still in very, very good condition. No tear marks or anything that I can see. So they are all in very good condition. Here, our gear stick. I'm still getting used to the gears, but came right quite nice when we came in. And you've got little cup holders and drinks holders. On the side you've got still manual windows. Who can remember manual windows? And then it is still your locking mechanism. Back to old school, people, back to old school. Now let's have a quick quiz on the inside. Clip over there to keep the door in place, which I think is quite nice. These are the current curtains that comes with the unit. I don't think they're in too bad a condition. They actually look quite nice. We might take them down and give them a wash, but they will do for now. We might not change them immediately. Window over there. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what she looks like inside. So inside, let's start off with the driver's compartment again. As you can see, your cluster sets again. Now from there on, just above your driver's and passenger side, you have got a little shelf here. Now that's removable. You don't have to have that in. That just gives you a little bit of extra packing space once you are parked in. And that just lifts up and you slide it over. Just slide it in behind there, and when you're driving, that's out of the way. So right above this, you've got a little shelf space for packing. I think that's quite nice. You can have your camera equipment quite close by for us that if we are recording. And then over here, we've got our kitchen. Here's the little stove. Flips up. 3-plate stove. They've got a little hook over there that they've manufactured to keep it up there. It's got an oven. Really nice old school, and it's gas. We still have to reconnect it because they have disconnected it, but we can just reconnect it now anytime we want. Over here we then have our little zinc. Let's close this. So over here you've got your little wash up area, also quite nice. It's a little hooky here to hook that in, and that is your little sink. You can do all your wash up. Little tap has got a button over here, and once you've got water in your tank, you'll be able to press that and that will give you water. We're not sure. I think it's all cold water. I don't think there is hot water in here yet, but we will see what we can do with regards to that. Okay, so that is your little kitchen space. Not a bad little space. And if that shelf that I showed you earlier on that goes over here, I think will also help when you're cooking, give you a bit of extra space. So let's have a look at the little kitchen area again and show you some more of what we've got in terms of packing space and things. So firstly, we've got a little shelf in there, and that's where you've got all your knives and forks and that kind of thing. And he was kind enough to leave us a couple of the knives and forks. You've also got your little storage cupboard over here. And you can see there's a couple of pots and pans that's left here for us. So that's great. We don't have to go and get pots and pans. On this side is just another little packing space. Alright, now next up, let's take you over to what used to be the little toilet section, the bathroom. There's a little door in there. They are now, the previous owners have converted it into a little section for the electrical and to store your compost toilet. And you can see there is the inverter. We will have to get another battery so that we can run everything that is 12 volt directly off that battery instead of the RV battery. There's the little charger. And in this little space, I think is where they used to keep a microwave. Then on the side of the wall here, you've got all your little meters to show you what your battery levels are like in the vehicle. So that is absolutely nice to have all of that in there already. Let's look at the little fridge. Really like the fridge because it's a fridge freezer combination, so you can actually get quite a bit in here. They have got these little wires that they just hook on here for when you're riding around, that your fridge doesn't flung open. But that's the little freezer section. So that is really nice to have a full-on fridge freezer in the unit. Here we go. The important section, the bed. So it's about a double bed size that is in there, and you sleep across, so from side to side. And I was lying down there earlier on. We'll do a demonstration for you just now and see how much space there is. You've got a little sitting section over here, and there is a table that mounts in there, and you can actually sit either side of the table. So, and with regards to more cupboard space, you've got cupboard space up there, this side, more cupboard space, more cupboard space. Just above your fridge, you've got more cupboard space. So even though it is not that big, it's got quite a bit of space in it. So let's get you all the way back here. Just a front shot. So sitting in the passenger side, this is what the view is like. You can actually just stand up and walk through the van, so you can make coffee and tea, all that kind of thing, without getting out of the van. Then they've got a bit of fans up here for us. You'll see up here, it's got vents that can pull in and out. You just turn this, take the net down, and pull this, and you close the vents. To open it up, push it up, and close it up. There's another vent with 2 fans on the side, so I don't think we're going to have a problem in terms of ventilating and cooling this unit. I think it's going to be fantastic. Right, let's set up and see if I can fit in this bed. Right, now for the important test is, can I fit lying here? I'm about 1.85 m, and this I think is close to 6 feet here, so it should be able to fit. But let's have a look and see. Just to give you an idea, there we go, my feet are right up there, and I'm not touching this side. If I put my feet right up against there, legs straight, there's quite a bit of space still that side. So I think we will be actually quite comfortable in here. Can't wait to look out this window and just see nature or some sort of beautiful view. Very happy with this. Let's do a body roll test and see how many body rolls you can get in on the bed. 1 full body roll if you roll off. That was close, but so I think 2 people will be able to lie here very comfortable. Wifey doesn't want to be on the camera at the moment, but I think we'll be able to both fit on here. Wife is bringing us pillows because we are going to try out the van right now in terms of how comfortable she sleeps. So that's the next mission. Okay, so that is the sleeping section. That's the sleeping arrangements. Otherwise, you can see there is still that nice curtains we were talking about earlier on. Back window can open, and I think you just tighten these little thingies to where you want it. Tighten it both sides. So when you're sleeping, you can get nice fresh air through there as well. This is brilliant. Like I said, I can't wait to actually have a beautiful nature scene out here one day soon. So yes, that is most of the van tour. Let's drink a beer on hopefully what is going to be a lot of new adventures. One thing I forgot is to show you what the engine looks like, and if you don't know, with these old VW Autovillas and Caravals, the engine actually sits in the back. So you can lift that up, and you just lift this up, and that is actually where your engine is sitting. So let's give you a close-up of that so you can see a bit better. It's a bit dusty, but we'll get a new good clean. I said she ran about 65 kilometers today, and we didn't have any major issues, so that is a good sign. Let's give you a closer look of what the engine looks like, and you can see you actually sleep on top of the engine at night. Don't know how easy it is going to get in there to work on it if there's any issues, but that we will see at a later stage. As you can see, it is a 3-liter V6. Well, there you have it, guys. That is our 1983 Autovilla van tour. That's what it currently looks like inside. We might update it a little bit by painting the cupboards and do a couple of things to make it a little bit easier and more livable for us. But I think first priority is to take her out on a adventure somewhere, even if it's only for a night out, to see how everything works and how everything is set up, and if there's anything that we need to change and how we'll change it. If you've got any ideas of what we should do with her inside, how we should update her, then give us some comments below on what you would do, and maybe take one of your ideas. So we might just give it a nice paint inside, get all the gas situation sorted out with regards to the stove, and most importantly get the electricity sorted out. There is currently 12-volt electricity in the van that runs off the actual battery of the van, but we don't want to run it directly off the battery all the time, because we don't want to sit with a situation where we can't get the vehicle started and we can't get back to where we need to go. Also, because she's been standing for 3 years, what I will do is just take her in and maybe have somebody have a good look at the motor and see that everything is 100%, because I don't want to have an issue with a leaking pipe or anything like that that's maybe cracked or broken because it hasn't worked for 3 years, or basically been standing for 3 years. So yes, we will take you along the ride of updating her and how she actually performs and what we do inside, and then obviously when we go out on adventures we're going to take you along. So we are very excited for that. Anyway guys, if you want to see more of the Autovilla, maybe give us an idea for names, give us some more comments below. And if you want to see us go on adventures with her and what she looks like once we've updated her, then please subscribe to us, give this video a like, and ring the bell for notifications every time we upload. So that is what our new project's going to be. We're going to go out there and enjoy the sunshine now and explore our own country. It's going to be nice being able to do it in a van where we don't have to go into hotels or anything like that. So firstly, because of money, and also it leaves a bit of contact space with regards to COVID and all that. We don't have to always get into contact with people. So yes, from here on out, keep exploring, go and enjoy the sunshine, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.